Alright, so I'm sure you've all seen this pop up, the little article in the newsletter that they kind of force on us when you open the app, open the game, whatever you want to call it. And so yeah, I will do a full-on kit reveal, but I just wanted to take a look at this first and just kind of weigh in a little bit on what I think about this. So, to start, we have Omega Fugitive is coming to the holotable. So let me just talk about this for a second. First off, from what I understand, Bad Batch Season 3 is coming out pretty soon, or it is already out. I don't know. I haven't ever watched Bad Batch. I know. I hear it's a really good show, and yeah, here I am slacking and never seen a single episode yet. But regardless, I'm just wondering, like, why Omega? Omega is such a... Oh, wow, that's a nice looking picture, though. But Omega is such a weird, random choice. Like, or at least I think so. I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch the show, so maybe I'm missing some vital context. But I feel like when the first Bad Batch team came out, she was kind of like a throwaway add-in, just so that then you could have a complete team. Like, they were all like, oh, we only have 4. We need one more. I guess Omega. And now we have a second one? Like, what? Okay. The other thing is, I feel like these characters have to take some time to make. You know, you gotta come up with the character model, come up with the kit, come up with making sure that the interactions work as expected in the game. You know, then there's testing, which, I mean, we know CG doesn't test their game out, but still, in theory, there should be testing. And yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, there's probably a pitch too. I don't know how it works, but I imagine there's a pitch. Like, people come together, hey, I have an idea for a character I want to add to the game. I want to do Omega Fugitive. Like, I feel like there's a lot that behind the scenes that goes into making these characters and all this. And so, out of everything that you could choose, why would they choose Omega? It's such a weird choice. Like, why do we even need any more of those Bad Batch characters? I think we're good. No? You know what I mean? Like, we have enough of the actual clones. We have multiples of two of them at least. We have 2 Rexes and we have 2 Echoes. Now we have 2 Omegas. Like, but I don't know, it just seems so weird. Another thing I think is, you know, if this is for... So I get it that Bad Batch is not a new show per se, but Season 3 is new. But there's other shows that have come and now they're over, and you'd think that they would create characters from that. Like, for example, I know it's a terrible show, nobody liked it, and it got canceled, so it's never going to exist anymore. But like The Acolyte, you know, that show ended, what, a year ago? They could have made characters in the game from that. I know it was a crappy show, but there's still a decent amount. First off, there's a decent amount of characters that you could pull from. Why do I keep stumbling over my words? You know, you got May, Osha, what's his name, Kamir. You have Master Soul. You have his apprentice, whatever his name was. You have the pale white Padawan guy. You have the Wookiee with force sensitivity. You have didn't Kamir have an apprentice or something like that? That got killed. I feel like there was another Sith person. Maybe it was just Osha. I don't know. But still, there's a whole bunch of those characters that you could choose from to add to the game. And we're doing Omega, though? It just seems weird. The other thing, too, is you'd think that it almost makes more sense in a way to add those characters. I know nobody liked Acolyte and all this, and maybe people would hate seeing Acolyte characters, but unfortunately, it is part of the Star Wars world now. I guess it's part of canon. So it is what it is. I mean, I see the toys and the lightsabers and everything from the show at Walmart all the time, so I mean, it's a thing now. But yeah, you'd think that because the show no longer exists now that it's been canceled, you'd think that maybe, you know, you could add the characters in the game to, like, immortalize them in a way. Like, okay, you're never gonna see the light of day again on screen, but, you know, here you go. You're in our game. I don't know. To me, it just feels like it would make more sense. Like, another Omega. Like, does anybody else think that's weird? And not only that, like, I'm pitching, like, Acolyte just because it's another show that has ended recently. But, like, okay, what about, I don't know, other characters? Star Wars is full of tons and tons and tons of characters. And there's obviously tons of characters that we would like to see as a community enter the game. Like, Plagueis would be cool. I mean, Plagueis would have to be a GL, but still. And then we'd also, me personally at least, I think we need a better Vader. Technically, we have two. We have Lord Vader and Darth Vader, but neither one of them, I feel, is really what we're looking for. Like, Lord Vader technically is just Anakin, just recently falling to the dark side. So, like, he's not that special. And then Darth Vader, he's had a huge rework, as we all know. But it doesn't, for me, it just doesn't hit the spot. It doesn't feel like I think we need a Darth Vader that's, like, ridiculously visceral. A character that has merciless massacre, just like Vader does, but is just brutal and almost has, like, insta-kills when he throws his lightsaber and stuff. Like, just, Vader's supposed to be the most OP character in, well, for the most part, in Star Wars that we know of in the movies and everything. And yet the Vaders we have just kind of suck. So even something like that would be kind of cool. Make a new Vader. A way better Vader. No, we get another Omega. Like, what? I don't know. I just saw that, though, and it just seems so disappointing. I'm like, why are we getting another Omega? Really? Like, is anybody pumped for this? Did anybody ask for this? Is anybody... No, well, I know nobody asked for it, but I just... I'm at a loss for words now. This is such a dumb, random character. Like, who? What? I mean, geez, I know the Bad Batch is all about the clones and stuff, but there's nobody else they could have chosen? There's no other characters in that show you could choose from? No other clone characters that you didn't introduce the first time around that you can put this time? I mean, I know there's a character called Crosshairs that you guys didn't add to the game. You couldn't add him? No, you're gonna do a second Omega? Like, I don't know. But anyways, I guess that's enough of the rant. Let's just get into what this thing says. Hey Holotable heroes, we have no imagination and just keep recycling the same characters that we've always had and making multiples of them, like we did with Han Solo, and now Ahsoka, and Leia, and who else has 3, 4 versions, 5 versions? Chewie. Anyways, Omega is a female clone of Jango Fett and a member of the Bad Batch. Yeah, we know that, because there's already a fucking Omega in this game. She was captured by the Empire and taken to Mount Tantis, where dark experiments were taking place. It was here she would eventually escape along with the... What's that? An L? Larka Hound Batcher and the ex-Bad Batch, ex-Imperial Crosshair. What the heck? Wow, Crosshair is a very complicated character. I thought he was ex-Bad Batch, but currently Imperial. I didn't know he was X and X. So what is he now? He's basically like an unaligned Force user. You know what I mean? Like the equivalency of an unaligned Force user. You're not a Jedi, you're not a Sith. You're just there. I have Force sensitivity, but I don't align either way. That's him. I'm not really part of this crew or that crew. I'm just doing my own thing. Anyways, after the escape, the facility found out she had a high M count. What? So now they're what does that mean? Midichlorian? So you're saying that she's Force sensitive now? That doesn't even make sense. If she's just a clone of a regular guy, Jango, how would she be Force sensitive? That's what that means. That's what that's saying, right? I'm not misinterpreting this? M count, midichlorian count? That's ridiculous. That's kind of dumb. That's annoying. I don't like that. But anyways, Anne was the perfect test subject for Project Necromancer. An incredibly high bounty was put on her capture in return, making her, and subsequently the rest of the Bad Batch, fugitives. Oh, so what? We're going to get a fugitive version of everybody now? We're going to have Fugitive Rex, Fugitive Echo, Fugitive Wrecker, Fugitive Hunter. Ay. Anyways, Omega leads an entirely new Bad Batch squad. She's the leader now? She was like barely a support or whatever in the last batch, and now all of a sudden she's been promoted to leader? Alright, CG. Anyways, leads an entirely new Bad Batch squad that heavily uses stealth and introduces rescue objectives. A way to save an ally from being defeated if you complete the objective in time. Oh. So that sounds like some crap that's in Hondo's kit, but I feel like it never gets activated in time. Anyways, Big Sister is her first special ability, which provides plenty of sustainability for the squad, while her second special ability, Our Way Out, dishes out buffs and turn meter. Her leader ability, Learn and Watch, keeps stealthed allies protected and rewards focusing an enemy down by... Does this make sense? Keeps stealthed allies protected and rewards focusing an enemy down. Okay, that is what that says. I don't feel like that makes sense. By providing target practice when enemies take consecutive hits. With an Omicron upgrade in the Grand Arena's game mode, enemies will also take damage based on their max health for each target practice stack present on your allies if they damage an ally while exposed or with bonus protection. Unique ability, Odd Little Clone, also utilizes target practice as her rescue objective to get her out of captive and prevent her from being defeated. Unlock this dumb second version of Omega in the upcoming The Cavalry Has Arrived 1 marquee event that gives out daily rewards for the duration of the event. So yeah, not only do I not like this because I think this is stupid, but then I just remembered this is going to be part of the next wave of the episode crap, whatever it's, oh, not episode crap, it's going to be a part of, not Conquest, what is it called? Galactic Challenge, jeez, why am I drawing a blank over here? But, like, we've been lucky this time around because there hasn't been any, new characters, we haven't had that, it's been normal stuff, but now it's going to be like complete the battle with X, complete the battle with this new character, with stupid Omega Fugitive, and then some other random thing like, attacking out turn 20 more times, and then blah blah blah. This stupid battle pass. Which actually, for me, explains a lot, because in this round of episode track, I don't think I'm going to be able to max out, which sucks, I'm super close. I'm at 49. But I don't think I got this far the last time that we had this, and I was wondering about that, and that's why, because Galactic Challenge was better. We didn't have new characters. Last time this happened, that's when we had Shinadi and stuff like that, and they wanted you to have her in your team. So I kept missing out on that bonus. But yeah, this time it was just normal missions, feats, so I was able to complete them all. So that sucks too. I'm going to get a worse reward next round. Anyways, almost done. There's just one other thing I want to take a look at. I think it has to do with this. Yeah, our next era... Oh, this just has to do with this dumb thing I was just looking at. Alright, well, the next era is focused around Season 3 of the Bad Batch, introducing entirely new Bad Batch squad of 5 marquee units. Jeez, they're going to do 5? Oh my god. So we're going to have 2 full Bad Batch squads? Why? That seems so dumb. It just seems so dumb because, like I said, there's so many other awesomer characters that we want to see. You're going to make a second... You already have a Bad Batch squad. What are you going to do? Make all of these now fugitives? So we're going to have the same exact team as fugitive versions? Or what, you're going to introduce other random ones like Crosshair and stuff that you should have introduced the last time when you first introduced Bad Batch? I don't know. Anyways, this says, starting with Omega, fully coming into her own as a leader, and ending with an old friend, this squad brings a distinct playstyle from the existing Bad Batch units. What does this mean? Old friends, what, another Rex? We're gonna have 3 Rexes now? So dumb. Anyways, I guess that's all I got for this one. I will do the full kit reveals and stuff. They should be uploaded right after this one. So yeah, if you want to check them out for greater detail, it's going to go Developers Insights like always, and then the kit reveal. So hopefully I see you there. If not, whatever. Thanks for seeing me here. And until next time, I said see ya.